GM workers in Brazil have gone on multiple strikes, and the American United Auto Workers Union are supporting them. 2 weeks ago, General Motors laid off 50 workers at their São José dos Campos location in Brazil, where some 3,150 workers produce GM's Trailblazer and S10 models, as well as engines and transmissions. GM claimed that the 50 laid-off workers were, quote, part of the company's restructuring plan and strategy to reduce its payroll, unquote, according to the Metal Workers Union, which represents the workers at the facility. However, the union points out that the company only recently hired 70 new employees. The union says this, quote, makes it clear that the company's strategy involves firing employees with higher salaries and hiring others with lower salaries, rather than an actual need to restructure and reduce payroll. Further, the UAW notes that GM has amassed over $10 billion in profits in 2023 alone, and that the company looks poised to have an even stronger year in 2024. The Brazilian Metal Workers Union also pointed out that the company's net profit grew 14% in the second quarter of this year. A 14% increase in profit in one quarter is... that's crazy. That's bonkers. And then, according to General Motors itself, the quarterly improvement was driven by strong performance in Brazil. After GM carried out the layoffs, which were not negotiated with the union, 2,000 metal workers in production decided to stop work on July 26th. The strike took place inside the factory from 1 to 3 p.m. after an internal meeting with the union. Around 50 cars, including the S10 and Trailblazer models, stopped being produced. The workers struck again for 2 hours on Monday morning, July 29th. The union is demanding the reinstatement of the 50 dismissed workers, job security, and, if dismissals really are unavoidable, that a voluntary dismissal program be launched. So far, they have secured job security for the remaining employees at the facility until at least September 30th. It's unclear to us if the 50 laid-off workers have gotten their jobs back. It seems like they have, but I'm not super clear from the press releases from the Brazilian union. But the workers did vote in an assembly meeting last week to suspend the rolling strikes. This from the acting president of the union, Valmir Mariano. Now we are going to throw all of our strength into the salary campaign and pressure the company to ensure that our demands are met. The strike has been suspended, but the fight to defend jobs continues. Their salary campaign, which began earlier in the month of July, demands a raise of 10.5%. In their statement, the UAW said, the UAW stands in solidarity with striking auto workers at the General Motors assembly plant in São José dos Campos, Brazil. Workers at the facility are protesting the company's recent unjust layoffs and retaliatory firings, decisions that were made in the name of corporate greed. What's been made evidently clear by these arbitrary decisions is that GM is attempting to union bust and cut labor costs at a time when the company is raking in billions of dollars. This type of behavior by General Motors is unnecessary and unconscionable, says UAW Vice President Mike Booth. There is absolutely no reason why this corporation should be cutting jobs that will so negatively affect the lives of its workers in the local community at a time of record profits. The UAW is committed to supporting these brave workers and the Metal Workers Union in any way that we can. You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.